daily fair value gap over here. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. You see we have taken out this will act as our, we have taken out the swing low over here. Now we have to cut the swing low. If we close this wick over here, let's mark that out 8:30. Okay. We have taken out the sell side. Now we will be offering buy side. Okay. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me, folks. So we have to cut the sale side. Now I'm looking for price to go for the buy side. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. Let me see, this would be my first initial target, which would be this 15-minute fair value gap. See that? 15 minute. Let's jump. You see how price keep offering the buy side. Let's look at the executions. All right. Now this would be my initial target. All right. You see that? This would be my initial target. Okay, I was just looking for this. Now you see we have this market structure shift as well. Again, it still took an entry from this point as well. We have this fair value gap. Market structure shift. Alright, we are keep offering the buy side. You see we took this trade from this breaker block. I took entry in right in front of you guys. Okay. You guys shouldn't be blaming me. Okay. I took the trade right in front of you folks. Let's just make this let's just see this on bigger picture. All right, now this is our initial target. Now what I will be doing, I will be taking partials on this. You see there is a fair value gap over here. I will be taking my partials over here at this point. The price is coming back. Might be it's coming back to give us an entry. Could be from this or this. I'll be taking partials 5 at this point because this is a fair value gap we have. Okay, I'll be closing. You see you got an entry from this fair value gap. I can expect price to come to this fair value gap as well. It could potentially. Alright. Alright, folks. You see how clean the price action is? It's showing us the potential to go above, right? You see how clean the price action is? If it closes above, or I want this as a inversion fair value gap. If this becomes inversion fair value gap, we can take an entry again from this inversion as well. You see, I told you we can expect price to come down to this fair value gap and give us an entry again. Now it this hit the breaker block again and going up. Now you see we don't have any condition to go for short. We don't have any market structure shape like a inversion fair value. We don't have any of those kind of things. If this fair value gap is be closed, I'll be looking for the buy again. As I told you, I'll be taking 5 partials. I took 10 ticks, and I'll be taking 5 partials on this. This is the fair value gap. You see that? think there is something wrong with this stuff. You see that we have got this inversion fair value gap. There you go. Here we are at the right zone. Now this would X as a market structure shift, right? I don't know why my paper trading is not working though. It's not working. This could act as our market structure shift and we could get a short entry from this. You see that? That's the reason I have marked it out. This could act as our short entry, but I don't know why my paper trading is not working, folks. It's not even getting close or what. This could be our short entry. This fucking thing. Why it's not working, folks? It's gonna drop. It is gonna drop. But I don't know why it's not closing the trade. of my folks. Yes, yes, bro. I do know it's been working. This is actually giving us an entry. See that? We have to cut the buy side. Oh, I'm sorry, sell side. Now price is going to offer the buy side. See that? Okay. If it hits this, you can close the trade fully. We already had the news. Let's pick up the silver bullet zone. Oh, holy grail. We're on the silver bullet as well, folks. Look at the 15 minute. What happened to this? Let's keep offering the buy side, folks. Oh, holy grail. I forgot this, folks. You see, I have told you that it's gonna. If you guys are in my Discord, you would be knowing that I've given this trade here at this point. You see that? I already gave you guys this trade. You see, I gave you this. The market is gonna. I already said that we have missed the entry, folks. You see, I said entry got missed. Now we are offering the sell side, and here we are. Hit. Okay, now it's keep offering the buy side, folks. Keep offering the buy side. That's what I want. I want this kind of sharp move. You see that? Our TP has been hit. We have actually got 2.6, and if I target like this low, like my initial target would be this fair value gap, which you have over here. This is the fair value gap I have marked on the higher time frame. Now if we target this low, we will be in 3+8 RR. You see that? We are keep offering the buy side, folks. Yes, mate, I do know the voice is kinda low. I'm working on it, but don't worry, it will be back. Like you can hear me much well. Not a problem. You see, this is the signal I gave in my Discord community. You can find the link for my community in my description. And this is the trade setup I give like around 6:48, 1 hour ago. And see this. Price already took, we already took the profit. Like we have hit the take TP. Alright. You see that? I don't know why the paper trading platform is not working, but if it's working, I would close in my entire trade. If it okay, we are still in the profit, folks. We are still in the profit. But if you see that, I have to cut this. Where does it gone? I marked this as my breaker. I don't know what happened to this. Let's just do this again. This is our breaker block. We took an entry from on this candle, 5 on this, and we are in the 10 ticks trade. And I'll be closing my all trades when we completed this fair value gap. This is the fair value gap which I told you guys on the 1 minute time frame. This is the point where I might mention. There is like little volume imbalance. You see that? A little volume imbalance. That's what I'll be targeting. I would be closing my entire trade once I hit this fair value gap or little volume imbalance, okay? I already told you folks. And if we look at this, what we got over here. Okay. Now as we already took out the buy side, where is it got hit? Okay. Not a problem, folks. And you see as we hit this, here you go. I'm gonna close the entire trade. Alright folks, how's it going? We are at 25.6640 cents. We buy here, 5 ticks over here, 5 ticks over here, and we completed this. Sell off the entire trade. Alright, alrighty folks. You see how clean the price action is. If anyone is watching, just hit the like button if you do like that trade. It won't take you a minute, but I will consider it as an appreciation for my efforts, folks. If you took a trade off of it, you should be liking it, or else you are just a selfish guy who just watching the trades, taking the entries, taking the profits, but not even just like appreciating the person. I closed my entire trade. I buy 5 ticks here, 5 on this candle, and close the entire 10 ticks on this. If you are in the discount broker, like if you are using any fund account, you can potentially pass the phase 1, or you can make the 1 or 2% through this trade, folks. See, I told you we took out the buy sell side on the 15-minute time frame. We have this low on the 15-minute time frame. We took this out. The market rallies. This is here our breaker. Market came back to breaker block. We took an entry and boom. Keep offering the buy side. Alright folks, now if you look at the gold over here, we have this. Let's mark out this, okay? I'm not trying to be fancy folks. Here's the optimal trade entry. Alright, I can see already. I already gave you my whole TP, which is on the 15-minute time frame. This is the 15-minute fair value gap. I'll be targeting this, but I closed my entire trade from on this fair value gap. This is the 1-minute fair value gap, and this is the 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. Now, if you are watching the live stream, just hit the like button, folks. It won't take you a minute. Just hit the like button. That's it. You see that? Okay. Here we are. I'm not just giving this as a signal. I was just like marking out. Actually, we already got the previous daily low. You see that? This is clean price action, folks. Clean price action. I'm not trying to be fancy with you, but this is clean price action. Way too clean. If we open let's see what we got over here. Alright, we are at the breaker block. That's good. That's good. What I'll be watching is this silver bullet. We are actually in the whole fair value gap. I'm just like watching this price action, folks. I'm just watching this price action, nothing else. Okay, we already took that trade over here. Let me show you my paper trading account. You see, I started this from $100. If you watch this, I started this account from $100. I cannot go below. If you can see this line, I cannot go below this. This is the very beginning. Just watch out this little scroller. You see, this is the top, this is the bottom. Okay, I cannot go below this. I started this account, balance before $100. First trade, lose 28.80 cents. Then I again lose 21.10. Then I win 72, 120, 743. Then these are 3 losing streaks. Then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winning streaks. Oh my gosh! At the end we have 2, 4, 5 losing streaks again. Then we got 1100 on a single trade. You see that? 3, 4 losing trades, 1 gain. 1 losing trade, 1 gain. 2 losing trade, 1 gain. Now you see at the very end we have 1120. So I started this account from $100 and we are ending at 25.66 with 40 cents. Okay. I'm just watching this clean price action, folks. can get an entry from this. If you wanted to, if you guys are like willing to take a trade, just took a small lot, you know, so that you won't be losing so much money. How many RR we got if we took this trade? Let's just watch it out. If we go till this or this, okay, I already told you this is not a signal. This is just I'm just observing the price action, folks. Nothing else, okay? I'm just watching the price action, and if you see what we have, like we have this CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Let's mark out this fair value gap, okay? You see that? We are keep offering the price to this 15-minute fair value gap. You see that? I already gave you the reference points, folks. I gave you the reference points. It has to go till this 15-minute fair value gap. You see how clean we are offering the price? Let's just look at this. If you wanted to take a risk, just go with the small lot and put the SL over here and the TP as I mentioned. Just go with the small lot, folks. That's what all I can say. Just go with the small lot to test out. If you will be losing, just make sure don't lose like 3 or 4, more than $5. And once we got the confirmation, then you can go with the bigger lot. But if you see, we have this inversion. Since the news is bullish, so I'm not expecting much from this trade because we already took a very big buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So it means the news is bullish, right? You see the forecast is 8.9, but we got 7.667 million. You can test out this trade by going with the small lot, the smallest lot which you can afford. That's all I'm saying. Because since we are already above the entry, that's why I'm saying that you can test it out and just took out at this low, at this fair value gap. Now the reason why I am not so much interested in this setup, just because the news is bullish. So there is no point that market could go down. Obviously, when we took this kind of big move, the market has to retrace a bit. Then we will move slowly, slowly, slowly. That's the only reason. I was just like testing the price action, folks. You see that we are keep offering for this 15-minute fair value gap. And even though I already gave you the signal for the gold setup here at this point, alright, we are done with this. I told you I'm not expecting for this to go higher, higher and higher. Once we took out this would be this is our market structure shift, and we got an entry from this fair value gap. For what? In the silver bullet time frame. You see that, folks? I told you we have to offer till this fair value gap, which is on a 15-minute time frame. Alrighty. I'll close the live stream once it hit this 15-minute fair value gap, folks. Alright? Just no rush for the trade. Let's see how we got an entry in the silver bullet. Oh, here we got an entry. You see that? Here is our market structure shift from this zone. We got a little fair value gap, and boom, from there we got our entry. Where you see that, folks? You see how clean the price action is? It has to go till this 15-minute fair value gap, folks. You see how clean the price action is, folks? You guys are not responding in the Discord community. If you are taking the trade, just let me know in the comments or in the live stream or in the at the Discord, so that I will be known that yes, some of guys are making their living off of my live stream. That's how it's work, folks. If you don't appreciate, how would I increase my interest in you guys? You see that? I want price to go for this 15-minute fair value gap, folks. Okay, now if you see that we have this little fair value gap. This is the inversion, actually. The inversion fair value gap. We have this inversion fair value gap. That's what we have. Okay, we got an entry from the inversion fair value gap, folks. Alright. If I got a sharp drop over here, and if we took this as a market structure shift, then I'll be looking for a sales setup. Okay, I've not been interested in the buy. If we got a sharp move like this, let me show you this way. If we got a sharp move like this, then we must have our fair value gap, then I'll be targeting. if we go below this. I think we are not gonna do that. Alright, folks. Are you guys watching this? Like, I took this 5 ticks and took out a whole 15 ticks, 10 ticks over here. But I'm still waiting for price to came to this 15-minute fair value gap. That's what I'm waiting for. And it has to go above, like, till this. Let's mark out how much RR we got. I took this setup on like this, and I put my stop. I was like willing to accept the loss. Took out at this. See how many RR we got, folks. How many RR we got? You see that? Alright, we are keep offering. You see that, folks? I told you. You see how clean the price action is, folks? Boom. It's gonna hit this 15-minute fair value gap, folks. If you are watching this, hit the like button. Hit the like button, folks. Just do me a favor. We almost got 5.21 RR, and if I wait till this, we have got this fair value gap. Alright, you see that? This is our inversion, which I mentioned. I mentioned this inversion fair value gap. You see that? I told you, folks. If you are watching, just hit the like button. The guys who are still from the beginning on this live stream with me, they know I targeted this 15-minute fair value gap. And you see how clean we got into this 15-minute fair value gap. Hit the like button, folks. Just hit the like button, so that I'll know how many of you are like watching this. I told you when we are done with this, I will close the live stream. Once we hit this point of interest, which is our 15-minute fair value gap. See that? How clean we offered this fair value gap. I told you my target is this 15-minute fair value gap. See that? We took this live entry, folks. Live entry on this, and we took out at this point. Once we hit this 1-minute fair value gap. But my obvious target, I told you that I'm gonna close 5 partials on this, and I'll left the remaining for this. But since I don't know like what happened to the paper trading, they won't let me close. My account could blow. That's why I closed the trade, collapsed the entire trade. You see how clean we are offering this price? How clean, folks? If you do watch this recorded session, you should know that how we got this entry on the live. Like you see, this little arrow to the right side, it shows that at this point I took a trade right on the middle of this, like 0.5 mid of this breaker, and then the second entry I took at the same place, and we took out on this point. You see how clean the price action is, folks? No, I will not be looking for any more setups now. Okay. This is pure ICT 2022 mentorship trade setup, folks. All right. We are going for this. I think we can go to this previous weekly low. You see that? And let's look at the gold. All right. If you watch this, if you are in my Discord community, you should know that I gave this setup here in the technical signs. Here we are. I gave this trade on this. And here we go. You see how clean the price action is, folks? Alright, now if you guys are in my Discord, here you will find my notifications throughout the live stream. You can join with me from here and keep an eye on this technical science channel. This is my guy from Albania, Marco. He also given us, you see, he gave us an entry. He gave the trade, live trade, folks. He gave the live trade on GBP USD. You see how clean? Oh, holy grail, folks. Holy grail. You see that? Good to see this, folks, mate. Very well, folks. Very clean price action. Very clean. Complete ICT setup. Alright. Here we go. We are done with this fair value gap. And once we hit that, I'll be done trading for today. Alright, folks. Thank you for watching, folks. I really appreciate your time. I do appreciate your efforts, and those who did the comment below, I appreciate them. I highly appreciate your patience, folks, for sticking with me on this live stream.